excited of how you just illuminate and shine in your own truth. Just like back on August 5th, like you right there in front of that step and repeat, the UFC, ESPN Plus, and you're just shining. You've got this incredible smile and light about you. I wouldn't doubt if you are someone that's very sensitive in your environment, very empathic. You probably know things before they even happen. You probably get a great sense, Terrance, like, if your friends are like, hey, let's go out to this bar or this diner or whatever it may be, like you've got really, really great perception, especially when it comes to potential future events. How has that gift served you in, who your opponents are going to be, business matters? What advice can you share with the listeners and anyone who would love to, and who are inspired by you, Terrance? What best decisions can someone make to be able to be where you're at, or like to get close to where you're at, but do it the right way the first time?
Few things. Their sacrifices had to be made, and I had to realize that I was trying to impress the wrong people, putting my energies in the wrong places when I have brothers that look up to me. So like I had to figure out like what was really important, and I would way rather be someone cool to my brothers than what I thought was being cool back in the day. Ignore my brothers, not seeing them, not hanging out with them. Um, Once I switched that up and I could see that my brothers actually loved me, um, it was motivating, you know. So my brothers never really said anything like that. They were happy for me and stuff, but just hearing them say they're proud of me these days, man, it helped motivate me. Like I said, it helped me want to go even harder. Because they know my abilities, and I'm not stopping until I get the belt. I just put your family first. Honestly, it's gonna be good for your soul. It's gonna be good for your peace. Because the friends that you think you have, they're just here for a time, a moment. But family is lasts forever. And then if you want to be successful, you got to be willing to put the work in. Like I said, I'm up right away. I'll probably train 3 times a day. If you really want something, you got to go get it. It's not going to be handed down to you. Because I could have I talked like I wanted to do it, but when I first started, I wasn't really doing the steps to be the best. Like make sure you're lifting now, make sure you're eating right, make sure you're running. Do the things that professionals do. Don't wait to be a professional to start doing it. That's what I'd say.
I like that. And I felt that. Which brings me in perfect time, Terrance. Your post back on December 21st, 2021. Here's what you wrote. My favorite UFC debut of 2021. All it took was 7 seconds. Fastest knockout in lightweight history. And you're there with Joe Rogan. What was that experience like for you?
Um, right there, it was just just soaked in. And it's just like I was just like that's why I was teared up, man, because like all all the trials and stuff I faced, like I broke my leg, tore my labrum, taking 2 losses in a row, and just to see all the hard work and not giving up pay off, and knowing that like even through the darkest places, God's bring light, and yeah, it was amazing. No better feeling.
Your mom is powerful. I had, where the opportunity of watching her and listening to her and hearing her passion. And really, with being a parent, it's that balance of not wanting to overprotect too much, knowing that harm could be done. Because if you're not learning and if you're too overprotected, um, it could lead to a demise. Yet her love and like I see, your eyes is her eyes. Like she seems to be a woman that sees everything as well, and also hears everything potentially. Um, what's what's the most proudest of what you feel about your mom, of how she has sustained and been so vigilant and in her own success as a young woman, to be a mom, to be resilient. What are the takeaways, the gifts that you are embodying, that you've learned from her?
Um, just don't be denied. Like my mom was like in the game. She was stabbed in her arteries, hand broken with a bat. And what I got to watch her is like I didn't realize when I was younger, but she had to give me up. It's like she she was making the ultimate sacrifice at such a young age, something that hurt her forever because she gave birth to me, and for her to be strong enough to just give me up so that she could start creating a better life for us is incredible, especially at 16, because you know how attached you get to the baby, you're breastfeeding. And so for her to do that and then work her way up and just being in a homeless veterans program at one point and just for her to be how successful she is now, it's incredible. Just seeing it because I know she never gave up. She went to school. She did everything she had to do. And I saw her working day and night.